Hi everyone, today we're going to learn about the seven principles of government. Let's go ahead and learn about the seven principles of government using the simple phrase, Rhode Island, let's please sign Constitution faster. Each letter in this phrase represents one of the seven principles. Let's go ahead and break it down. R stands for republicanism. I, individual rights. L, limited government. P, popular sovereignty. S, separation of powers. C, checks and balances. And F stands for federalism. Republicanism. This term describes a system of government in which people elect their representatives to make laws and decisions for them. Please make that connection. REP, republicanism, is the same as REP in representatives. So, republicanism is about how the people choose representatives to speak for them in government, similar to how students choose class representatives. Once again, REP, republicanism, REP, representatives. Individual rights. This term refers to the freedoms of protection that every person has and that the government must respect. Once again, remember individual rights. These are your rights. So, individual rights are the specific rights and the freedoms that belong to each person as an individual, like the right to free speech or the right to a fair trial. Please remember, this is found in the Declaration of Independence when we say we hold these truths to be self evident that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Written by Thomas Jefferson. Also remember that he got inspired to create these words from John Locke. John Locke wrote about inalienable rights or natural rights, and he called them life, liberty, and property. Limited government. You can find the definition within its own vocabulary term, limited government. So this refers to a government whose powers are restricted by laws and the Constitution. So limited government means that there are limits or boundaries to what the government can do, just like how rules limit what players can do in a game. Popular sovereignty means that the power in our government comes from the people. The people are the ones who hold the ultimate authority, like when they vote for their leaders. So, popular sovereignty connects the idea that the popular or the people are the ones with the sovereignty or the power. Easy way to remember this is think of popular as in population. Population equals people. Sovereignty is power. So, popular sovereignty, people have the power. Separation of powers describes the divisions of government into different branches, each with its own responsibilities. For example, the legislative branch makes the laws, the executive branch carries out the laws, and the judicial branch evaluates the laws. So these are our three branches of government. So once again, separation means that the powers are divided, and powers refers to the duties or tasks of each branch, like making laws, enforcing laws, and interpreting the laws. Checks and balances. This term refers to the system in which each branch of government can limit the powers of the other branches. The answer is in the vocabulary term itself, checks and balances. So each branch checks and balances each other to make sure there's no abuse. So checks are the ways one branch can stop or limit another branch, and balances means that power is distributed evenly among the branches. Federalism is a sharing or division of power between the national government and state governments. Federalism connects to the idea of a federation, which means a group of states or territories united under a central government, like the United States. An easy way to remember this is think of federalism as in back off feds. So, who has the power? The states. So, once again, back off feds, states have rights too. This is also connected to the 10th Amendment. Please remember that. Once again, federalism is protected by the 10th Amendment. Okay, we're done now, so let's go ahead and review what we've learned today. Mnemonic, Rhode Island, let's please sign Constitution faster. Each letter in this phrase represents one of the principles, and here's how it goes. R stands for republicanism. This means people elect representatives to make laws. I stands for individual rights. Every person has certain freedoms protected by the government. L stands for limited government. The government's power is restricted by laws. P stands for popular sovereignty. The people have the power in government. S stands for separation of powers. Government power is divided among different branches. C stands for checks and balances. Each branch of government keeps an eye on the others to make sure they're following the rules. And F stands for federalism. Power is shared between the national government and the state governments.